Hello everybody. This is just a recording of DBD's 6th anniversary event. Let me just turn down the audio of the dredge. He's very loud. Very very loud. Let me just turn down for okay. Just let me turn him down a bit. There you go. That should be fine. Right, so it started in around June and it's ending it very soon, tomorrow or tonight, depending on where you're from. So, without further ado, let us explore what the anniversary was about. So, first of all, you would have a themed background, either a killer or survivor. So I think it's better to see from a survivor side, so you can see the colors that they went through. Okay, they went through golden, black, and blue. Last year was just yellow and black, but now they added the blue, which kind of adds more, well, in my opinion, more royalty to the event, and the whole theme of it is masquerading, right? Invited to a party, essentially, which is nice. And we had this David skin, got it from the rift. Really, really like it very much. But that's not the point. We should look at what was offered in the 6th anniversary. So first of all, it's the offering itself, called the Frightful Flan. It's an offering where you can get from the blood web. It says here, it may be a masquerade ball, but there's no masking the foul odor of this quivering yellow mass. Consuming it, however, fills you with vigor. Very, very encouraging. And it grants 106 bonus blood points in all categories for all the players in this trial. And it stacks, that's the best thing. So what the devs they said, happy anniversary, you made this cake slash pie slash pudding slash unspeakable horror by the Dead by Daylight team, which is nice. A very flavorful text. Flavorful. Right, this was the 5th anniversary. I'm never gonna use it because I wanna keep it on David as long as I can. But yeah, that's how it is, and we shall see the different masks for different characters. Before that, let me just show you the items. I forgot the items. Okay, so the first one is the flashlight. That's the anniversary flashlight of last year. Let's compare it to this year, called the Masquerade flashlight. It looks nice. Blue handle, black slash yellow tinge on the handle. I mean on the end and the top half. Pretty neat. No add-ons. Not like the Howling Blight event. Howling Blight event. Right, they had the syringe, which is this one. But in the anniversary, it's just a flashlight. It's a pretty neat one. It's just adding more, how they say, the future looks bright. Not even a mask can protect you from this flashlight's bright beam. It's okay. Right. That's it for the flashlight. Does it show confettis when I blind the killer? I gotta see my VODs because no, I don't think that was the Masquerade flashlight. Oh, just experiment. I have 10 of those. I can lose some, right? This is from the event. Pretty neat. Masquerade. It's just a skin change, essentially. Now for the medkit, I've been loving this medkit. Been using it a lot during the trials. Mainly because I want to prestige people, so I have to use the medkit to like heal myself, make sure I stay alive. But it's a nice decoration, right? Blue background, golden design, and a black. Is it a black health sign? I think it's black. It's not red. Looks black. It'll be a good lunchbox to have. You know, it's not too flashy, but it's rememberable. And the last one that they had, do I remember? It's only this two, right? Oh, it's two box. Same style as the med kit, but in the form of a toolbox. 2 box for days, yeah. Looks neat. I only use it to gen rush or like to get blast mine stacks. So like I only use 2 bucks ever to get to get this one activated as soon as possible. Right, so I might add a brand new part or um, build to last and then added the repair speed or something. Yes, sir. Yeah, so those are the 3 items. Pretty neat. And I'll show you the survivor that has the cosmetic of the event. So the first one is obviously Dwight. A very gestury vibe that he's giving. Even though he doesn't joke around, he's scared to death. Really like the mask. Does he have a description? Yes, it says there. And the mask they found themselves wearing at the masquerade ball. Yeah, pretty basic description. Pretty neat mask. And I'll show you the charms that they come with it in the event. So this one is a survivor charm, I think. Yeah. And it's called the Celebratory Skull. Legend has it that the last person to wear a party hat in the fog ended up like this. Spooky. I wonder how did they have that what do you call it? It makes a horn sound. Woo. And I'm surprised they still had the bow tie on the hat, which is nice. I kind of like you wear this hat, but it's also connected to a bow tie. Pretty neat. Also, the color coordination is nice. And then this is the rancid cupcake. I won't eat that if I were you. Looks appetizing. If it's like strawberry flavored. And then I'm figuring these are supposed to be mealworms or maggots. But they could be jelly. They could be just jelly. Custard cake. Why not? Why can't it be a custard cupcake? And the stick is pretty nice. It's melting off too. Pretty neat. Alright, so let's go to the next survivor who had the mask. It is Ace. Alright, it's only the mask, just a reminder. The outfit, they don't have an outfit. Only one survivor, one killer had a full outfit dedicated to the 6th anniversary. But the other 6 survivors and 6 killers only have masks on them. So one of them is Ace. Of course, he is a gambler, so that's why he have cards sticking out on his mask. Honestly speaking, it's nice. I just don't like the hat that goes with it, but that's a personal opinion. Looks nice. The next one is Jane Romero. Her mask is very delicate. There's a flower right there, and then a mask covering her face. Very nice. It suits her personality as a interviewer, celebrity, star. The flower is a nice touch, that's what I'm saying. Next is Yui Kimura. Some say this might be the best mask they had for her because she's wearing goggles and she's also like a superhero look. Like she looked like a superhero. Very dark eyelids. Let me see if it's just the quality or is she like you can't really see her eyes. Ultra settings. Yeah, you can't see her eyes at all. I wonder if that's a bug. You can't see the eyes. That's okay. Right, does it have a description or is it the same? Yeah, they massive found this stuff at the Masquerade Ball. Yeah, the goggle's like blue. Originally it's like red, but now it's like blue. Nice touch. It's a nice touch, devs. Very good. Alright, the next one is Elodie. It's hard to see because part of her hair covers the sides, but I think the middle is like a crownish, a crown or flower petals that are blue. It's a nice touch. As her as a explorer, right? She's an explorer, so I think it suits her. And the last one, excluding the the newest character, the newest, is Michaela. Right? She kind of like changed the game a lot with her boons, and it has like a feather at the end, which is nice, pretty nice. And let's see, am I missing anyone? So we have Dwight, Ace, Yui, Elodie, and Michaela. Am I missing anyone? Should not be. Should not be. I wish they had one for David, honestly. But oh well. Oh, is it Kate? No, she doesn't have one, right? Let me see. Nope. 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 Right, the last one is Hattie. Hattie. She has a full outfit dedicated to the anniversary, the masquerade outfit. She found herself at a party with no idea how she arrived or what she was wearing. pretty self-explanatory. She doesn't know where she is, or she just appeared like this. Woo! The entity must just like abduct people and then they don't give them a warning. So yeah, that's her headpiece. This was the hardest to get, right? Because I'll tell you, in the community challenges, it was hard to get this one. The shirt and the pants, the torso and the leg piece are not that hard or difficult to get. The twisted tunic, right? So Hattie's mask twisted tunic. The design was at once familiar and foreign to her, like something she would have worn in a dream. I can see it. And this one is Reveler's Shroud. The design was unfamiliar to her, but looking at it, she knew it had something to do with the Ravage. I haven't gone deep into her lore, so I'm not sure what the Ravage is referring to, but let's see. Right, that should be it for all the survivors. Let's go to the killer side now. Killer side of things. I'm gonna miss the background for sure. Right, so the killer, obviously I'm gonna show you the Dredge, the newest killer, brought to you by Behavior. He's a neat killer. I got scared genuinely, but I'm getting used to him, but still scary. He's basically the embodiment of fear, of the unknown. Like he can look at that. Oh my goodness, what is that? So what's it called? The Masquerade Colors. Nice name. It arrived at some kind of party, its body adorned in gold and bright colors. For sure. Look at that gold, blue, and of course the red flesh. So his mask. This is his mask? So this arm is his head? I thought it was this one. That's so weird. The Dredge's mask. A mask they found themselves wearing at the Masquerade Ball. Glittering mask is its body. Even in the dark of night, its body glistened with gold. Yes, sir. Especially at nightfall, he just glistened with gold. And the golden limb. Whatever force embellished it with gold turned the end of its arm into a beautiful but deadly blade. For sure, look at that. It's like a scythe. It's like a scythe. And one thing for killer charm is this one called the pop-up card. Very cute. Happy birthday. I thought anniversary. Happy birthday. And it says here, power cards, the original jump scare. No wonder they give it only to killers. Was it really a jump scare? I guess so. Right, so that is the Dredge. let's go backward this time. So the next one to see with the mask is the artist. Okay, the artist. Let me show her the mask. I haven't equipped it. There, the artist's mask. Pretty bird-like. Okay, it gives like the bird feeling to me, or moth. Bird of paradise, maybe. Okay, it's a good design for bird lady. It's a bird. It's a bird. No. Okay, the next one I remember is supposed to be Deathslinger. Right? A cow. Is that a cow? I think that's a cow. It's either a cow, ox, or a sheep. I don't really know which animal skull is supposed to represent. Right? Because he's supposed to represent the Midwest. You know, the time where cowboys and stuff. Pretty neat. I like the horns. I wish I had the Chinese New Year one. He looks pretty neat there too. But yeah, overall a good solid design. After or before, before the Deathslinger, I think it was the Spirit. Yeah, she have a mask. It looks like an oni. Really, it looks like an oni, like her great grandfather. Right, she has the horn, this fractured face, and then shards. I guess there's shards sticking out of her face, of the mask. Pretty good. And it's especially good to pair with the Chinese New Year katana. It's nice. It's both golden. Look at that. So that's the third one. The fourth one should be... I'm pretty sure I'm missing someone. Was it Trickster? Yes, it is Trickster. I forgot about him. Yes, thank you, Bradley. It was Trickster. I forgot before artist it should be Trickster. Not really a fan, but it does goes well with the Riff outfit, blue coloration. Yeah, Chopper and Huntress are the last two, because I remember there's 6 and 6 between killers and survivors. Pretty neat, but not my cup of tea on this end. Maybe it's the trick. Maybe it's Loki. Right, so Huntress is next. It's a pretty good wolf mask, if I should say so myself. Look at that. She looks so fierce. Like she's hunting you down, and that's the vibe I'm getting from this one. Their aim was to give a mask to one killer and one survivor from each year. Yes, exactly. So like each of the anniversary, one prominent killer and survivor from that year would be given a mask. Yes, Alistar, hello. Long time no see also. I'm just recording. I'm not gonna play. I'm just recording the 6th anniversary. And the last one, who can ever forget the Trapper, right? Look at that mask. OG killer. He used to be my main, but I haven't played him as much because there's other killers I like to play. Pretty neat. I think they're going for a, like his face is deformed, so obviously he's gonna cover his face, right? So most of his mask is just really covering his face without showing much. So this one is like a higher definition to how he looked like. The blue streaks are nice at the side. It does give emphasis on, I would say, the mouth region, right? Even though it doesn't move, but you can feel like he's going to talk or something by his heavy breathing. But yes, that is all the masks. That is all the cosmetics, charms, items that we have, right? Even offerings. Yes, definitely obsidian black. Like it's like I would have thought that it will be more golden, like a spirit, but the obsidian blackness, it's a nice change from the other killers, right? And it should depict death, should depict death. I'm still working on what costume works best with the mask, but for now, we'll deal with this one. Right. So that is all for the characters. Now let's look at how I got them. Right. So this is supposed to be the official introduction to the masquerade. Right. It started on June 16 and then it will end tomorrow. Right. I don't know. It really depends on the time zone. And yeah, it says here, you have been invited. A mysterious party planner has left an invitation for you to collect. In trials, they await your response. Will you reserve your space? RSVP. Claim an invitation and hunt down your victims or survive until an exit opens to unlock new masquerade themed cosmetics. Right, so the masquerade of dark design awaits. Celebrate the 6th year of Dead by Daylight with new survivor items and a frightful flan. Available in the Bloodweb. Hunt and survive amidst newly decorated generators and hooks in trials. Visit our visit their social website. You can see that they really decorate almost everything in each map. You know, the lights at the exit gates, the barrels also. You know, the burning barrels, they have design in them. The hooks, the generators, the lockers. Pretty nice touch. And they added this pedestal with an invitation, also known as a burrito. Some people describe this as a burrito, and I can't see it. It's a legendary burrito, right? And for us, survivors or killers alike, we were tasked to do this task. So I'll start with level 1. In level 1 is, I think it's the easiest because I finish everything. So it's very easy. You find it hard to get out? Get what out? You mean get the cosmetics? Maybe it's hard. But level 1 tome. Okay, it's generally the easier level than level 2. I don't think I can finish it in time for level 2. But yes, there is a community challenge, which is different from other years. Before we had community challenge, but not in the form of event tomes. We had it like, I think it's in their database, and then they'll say, oh, we got this milestone, so here's a reward. So they give us a code and we redeem it. But now we have to do something together and we can see each other's progress. So like up here, this is where we start our community challenge. Here is like to finish generators or skill checks. Hard to unlock. You mean hard to unlock this one? It's kind of hard, but if you give time, I don't think it's that difficult. Yeah, I was looking at it directly. I don't know what's the meaning. Pututawa, pututawa. Wa pututawa, toy putsi, Alistar. Yeah, so one of it is to succeed in skill checks, the other is to be chased by a killer. And then you get one of the cosmetic piece. Another is to drop a pallet while being chased. This is a pain, right? But it's good that we have the game map, so it's fine. And then the last one for level 1 was safely unhook survivors. Well, so I did some killers and hooked them, but that's easy, you know. I didn't kill them, I just hooked them. And we get the tunic piece, and that's it. Down here it's very easy. Just repair gens. Alright, you start here, repair gens, escape a trial as the new character, Hattie, succeed 15 skill checks, heal 3 states, hide within, oh, this was a pain, right? Hide within 10 meters of the killer while injured for 20 seconds. So good thing Iron Will wasn't nerfed yet, right? Because Iron Will, after the update, they only reduce 75% of your grunts of pain. Because now it like you're completely silent. You're 100% silent when you're hurt. But now it's gonna be nerfed, So good thing we had this challenge before the nerf. Here, this one is also a pain. You have to lose a health state while vaulting a window or a pallet. It's painful. I think I had to do this at least 6 or more trials to get this one. 6 or more. I can just do it in one trial, get hit, heal myself, get hit again. But it's really difficult. Like, what counts? Yeah, you need to be in a chase first, then you vault, then you get hit. So it's a real pain for me. The last one is collect one invitation. That's easy. For the killers, not so bad either. Right? It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compared to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 survivor. Right? So this one I will talk about because it's easy. Good luck. Oh, because oh wait, did I not change my? Oh, because it's exam period. Oh no, I did not change my my title. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. They're having exam tomorrow. That's why. There you go. I should have just said this. Because I was streaming earlier, Alistar. That's why I said good luck to my student. Why didn't it update? I feel so bad. Right. There you go. Thank you, Alistar. Yeah, exam. Secondary school exam. Yep. It's not public exam, so it's easy for them or for me anyway. As I said, good luck. Right. So this one is I did this in the RPD map, and I remember I let the survivors know I was not gonna kill them. So I was like jumping in lockers, jumping out, and then just hitting them but not downing them, which is funny. And then I did so many animations where I grabbed them from the locker when they're inside. It looks so funny. Yeah. Yeah, secondary school. Right, so this one's easy. Hook survivors, not gonna kill them. Here, hit 3 survivors within 30 seconds of being stunned by any means. That's easy. Like, I just say hit the pallet. Like, I'm hitting the pallet with my M1 ability. Let them stun me. And then they would sometimes vault, like to dump tech. Like a pseudo dump tech. They know I'm farming, so they just do it for funsies. And I just hit them. It's easy. Right? I didn't need enduring. I thought I needed enduring, but it's fine. Like, if the loop wasn't safe, then it's very easy to get a hit. Hit the survivor 10 times. Bleh. Not so challenging at all. You just hit them. This one's also not that challenging. You just break pallets or walls while being in a chase. Well, while chasing someone, not being in a chase. While chasing someone. Yeah, and that's the first level. The second level, right? So let's go with the community challenge first. It was a pain. I believe that we can finish it, right? But it was a close one. They finished it yesterday, which was only left us 2 days to finish the community challenge. So the first one is, well, I would say the second level is mainly your performance in each trial. Right, you need to get gold emblem in one of 4 categories. For survivor and killer, for the first one is lightbringer or gatekeeper. So something to do with the gens. You either do a lot of gen work, progress, or as a killer you stop them from gen rushing. Which is hard on killers because the meta now is to gen rush and escape for survivor. So this was fairly easy as a survivor. This one is a pain in the butt. It's such a pain. Evader, chaser, emblems. So this is how you perform in chases. For survivors, you're supposed to survive as long as you can while being chased by the killer. Use pallet stuns, loop them for 1 or 2 or 3 or even 5 gens, right? And you should not get down or else you lose half the points you earn from that chase. It was a pain. Like I can feel people trying to get golden evader emblem. Like on average, I think would be silver for just a casual player like myself. So we need to push it a little better. Right, I only did one killer for chaser, just chase them, down them quickly, and that's it. But I didn't want to like uh, do it 2 more times as a killer, right? Because I don't think it's fun. And we got the dredge mash. The next one is benevolent. It's just very easy on survivor. Yeah, you try not to farm people off hooks. Just we'll make it BT, all that. Desperate measure or even spine chill to unhook faster. Okay, very neat, very easy to do. You don't even need to survive. You just need to get benevolent. And this one is the unbroken. Oh, sorry. I will say benevolent and malicious. Malicious is for killers that I think injures how long they got injured, or I think it's their power. Either one. And this one is I would arguably say this is the most difficult. Right, you need to get gold in either unbroken or devout. So unbroken, you just have to avoid being hooked. You can get hooked once or even twice, but that's like if you get hooked twice, it's a bit dangerous. Hook once is the least amount you should aim for, and then survive the trial. For devout, you need to kill all of them. You need to kill all the survivors. I didn't do the killer. I didn't want to kill anyone. So I only did it as a survivor, and thankfully it's only 2 out of 2 personal contributions. And we got it yesterday, and got the headpiece. Yeah. Now let's look at the bottom. This one is collect 3 invitations. This one's to survive 1 trial with Hattie's perk only. This one is to repair 5 anniversary generators. Sabotage 3 hooks while in the killer's terror radius. This one's to escape 1 trial while getting an item from that particular trial. I don't think I can make it. Here is to collect 1. Okay, this one was very close. I remember I was Yui, and in the Yamaoka, it's not the estate, it's the shrine. The shrine, Wrath of Shrine. You know, the Oni's map. And there were 2 instances where their invitation near me, so I did a gen near that, but then the gen took too long to repair, and then the invitation went away. So like towards the end game collapse, finishing the last gen, I managed to find 1 just in time, and then escape that trial. It was against the dredge, I remember. It was scary. This one's their green glyph, very easy. Just find green glyphs near totem spawns. Here's collect blood points, and you're done. The killers, I'm never gonna finish it for sure. I mean, I can try tomorrow, but that's very small. Here is to hook them, easy. Here is to down them within 60 seconds, and then hook one of them within 30 seconds. It's a bit demanding, don't you think? Like, it's a lot. Like, you have to make sure you down 2, and then you hook 1 of them. Here is to hit 4 survivors with exposed status. And then this one is basically the adept dredge, but you can put it in other killers with his perks. Right? I think I'd rather do adept dredge and then get 2 birds in 1 stone, but I don't think I can make it. And last but not least is the collection.
Journal of a moving picture.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna mute myself and let it play, and let the narrator speak for me. Right, I'm gonna make it a bit louder. So you can hear his awesome narration voice. And if you notice, even the Virgo's office is decorated.
Journal.
Right, I'm gonna say here, I haven't heard about the logs, so it will be my first time. So let's see how it is.
Journal of a moving picture. The sweet darkness. Captain Pierce found an old journal with sketches of people and creatures in elaborate costumes celebrating the sweet darkness. It was signed The Mad Designer. Another book by what I presume to be the same author showcased sketches of abandoned towers just like this one in the middle of the abyss. Pierce believes we should form parties to search for them. I think they're just sketches of a creative artist with lots of time on his hands.
Journal of a moving picture. So what is the sweet darkness? Right? Is it like an event? Are they worshipping something? Let's find out. So Captain Pierce is a skeptic. That's all I can study from here. Skeptic. You might think they're just crazy. So let's go with the next one.
Journal of a Moving Picture. Jezebel. Sam Park writes to his missing son every night without fail. I'd eventually like to read those letters for research. I cannot even begin to imagine what it would be like to lose someone you love and not know where they ended up. On another note, we found several other journals with absurd designs and characters illustrated by an artist who signs off as Jezebel.
Interesting. Is this the father of Jake Park? Like he's the only other Park I know in this universe that has the same name. I mean, it could be a cousin. It could be just a random other family with the same last name. But I think missing son, right? That would lead to Jake Park. So his father still misses him. That's that's so sad. Right? I don't think Jezebel is the main thing. I think it's his relationship between Jake's father and himself. Right? To lose someone you love and not know where they ended up. Dude, that's so painful as a parent. Like I'm not a parent myself, but I know I can sympathize with parents losing their child. It's not an experience that any parent should go through. It's really disheartening. Right? But then it says here, on another note, we found several other journals with absurd design, characters illustrated by an artist who signs off as Jezebel. So this must be about the sweet darkness. It could be about the dredge. And Jezebel is usually a name for a seductress, right? A seductress. Seductress, yeah. Seductress, temptation, but it's the artist. Let's look at the last one.
Journal of a Moving Picture. The Mad Designer. Alex found a room filled with masks and other objects created, it would seem, from Jezebel's designs. It seems to me that Jezebel and the Mad Designer are one and the same. She seems to have multiple personas, and her designs seem to be quite bold and unrestricted. They're fun and horrific at the same time, especially those that describe battles between towers. If there is any credibility to her sketches and notes, it would seem as though I was wrong, and that there are several of these towers scattered throughout the abyss.
Towers, towers, towers. Towers, towers. I'm confused too. I think I can show you a charm. Maybe it's related to that. So Jezebel and the Mad Designer are one and the same. And Alex is the one who found the mask. I think that's the Twisted Masquerade. Let me just show you the tower. Maybe it's related to that. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Alright, so let's go to my main David. And you can see the tower. Tower. It should be a purple one or a red one. Is it this one? Tower of the Observer. Right, they say there's many towers like this, and it's not the only one. So there's more. Is there multiple universes, or like there's different trial clusters, you know? Like VR1 clusters, all the survivor and killer in this DBD are in one cluster, and it's like controlled by an observer, or like that's the catalyst of that cluster, and there might be other towers as well. So there could be other things. I mean, I'm just thinking outside my head. Maybe it's not multiverse, it's just different groups. It's like Gaunts, like the manga series Gaunts, or like they have different groups in Japan that fight aliens and they never met each other until the end. So I don't know. Could be we're dealing with some multiverse things. But yeah, that is it. That is it for the 6th anniversary. Really do appreciate the devs making an effort to make this a fun experience overall. So props to you, dev. Hopefully next year will be even better. The 7th, right? Let's see what the 7th will bring. Maybe something different rather than being a party or like something celebratory. Maybe it's lore, right? Thank you, Bradley. Maybe something to do with the lore of DBD. I'm just thinking. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Not gonna raid because I'm just recording it. I'm gonna save it to YouTube. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all for stopping by, and goodbye.